Thank you for joining me today. My name is Cynthia and you're watching Mountain Accent Sewing. Today I'm bringing you the next video for my beginner series, and I'm talking about 5 beginner patterns that I have made before and that I would make again. If this sounds like something you'd be interested in, please stay tuned. I am going to begin with the top that I am wearing. It is the Friday Pattern Company Wilder gown, blouse and dress. And the great thing about Friday Pattern Company is that they have a very inclusive size range, and their pattern goes from extra small to a 4X. And this pattern is rated as a beginner level sewing pattern. And on the back here it shows that you can make a long sleeve blouse, short sleeve blouse, a shorter dress with long sleeves, shorter dress with short sleeves, long dress that has tiers, and a short dress with tiers. Now I have made a long sleeve one before, but it was my first one and it was too small and I gave that one away. This is one of my short sleeved ones and I really like it. I'll insert a picture of me wearing it. And then I've also made one here in a viscose, and you'll have to excuse the wrinkles because I have not ironed any of this, but you'll see that I'm wearing it with a tied close with a keyhole opening and a bow, but you can also wear it open. And the nice thing about this pattern is that for the blouse especially, you've got raglan sleeves, which are easy to install. And then you have you fold down a channel, or fold down your fabric to create a channel. And you're making a ribbon to go through that channel to form your neckline. This front V-neck is in 2 pieces, and then you have your solid back. And so that makes that easy to construct this V in the front with it having the 2 pieces for the front. Their Friday Pattern Company instructions are excellent, and it is a great beginner pattern, and I have made the 2 blouses and a dress, and I highly recommend Friday Pattern Company Wilder gown. The next pattern that is also an easy pattern for beginners is New Look 6434. And the great thing about this pattern is you get 4 options. You have the one that the model is wearing with this bell-shaped sleeve. You have a scalloped edge, and I think that is this one here. Then you could do a tank version with a little peplum ruffle. And then you've got your short sleeve options. And the only difference between this one and that one really is that you got a color blocked cuff on the sleeve. And the back of the neck has I don't know if you can see that, it has like a little, a slit with a hoop and a button for closure. But you could easily insert 2 little ties, make ties to close that. And the back is in 2 pieces, the front solid. And that is what I have here. Now I've only made this top one time before, and for this particular one I created my own bias binding, but you can make bias binding. That's how you do the neckline, so you would learn that skill. And then in the back you do have, like I said, the button closure, and my hoop did come out and I need to repair my button at the back. But this is a very beautiful blouse, and you would learn how to put in a set-in sleeve as well as doing that bias binding. And it has a very nice split hem. And so that is another skill that you would learn in making this pattern. Now it is a Big Four pattern, so their instructions are not as detailed as the independent pattern companies, but this is still has good instructions. It may not be as clear as the Big Four, as the independent, but it is still beginner friendly. And this pattern goes from size 10 to 22, so it is not as size inclusive as the Friday Pattern Company and some of the other patterns that I'm going to talk about, but it is a beginner friendly pattern. The third pattern I'm going to talk about is another independent pattern. It is the Deer and Doe Arum dress. Now, Closet Core purchased Deer and Doe, but they kept the Deer and Doe label, and this is the dress. I have made two versions of this dress. Now, I do leave off the pocket on mine, and for this neckline it has a facing, so you would learn how to put in a facing, and then it has 3 pieces for your back, and that helps create shaping. And this one you can pull over your head, and it is a really cute dress, and I will insert pictures of the two that I have made. But it comes in sizes, European sizes 34 to 46 for this paper copy. Now, I haven't checked on their website, but a lot of the PDFs do come in larger size brackets. But for this paper copy, it is European size 34 to 46. This is my first Arum dress. Now I made this early on in my sewing. It does have the facing that creates the neckline, and you will learn how to insert that and do your understitching and folding it in. Now this is, I think the first time that I had sewed with a viscose fabric, and so my hemming on my sleeve is not as neat as it should be, but still, as far as the pattern goes, it's a very easy pattern, and I still love this little dress, and wear it, especially this time of year with like tights and sandals. This one I made in another viscose fabric. It has Lurex threads, and it I made it for a special occasion. So the Deer and Doe Arum dress is a fun little dress to make, and it is one that has no zips or fasteners, so you're able just to pull it over your head, and it's a cute dress to wear. The fourth pattern I'm going to talk about is the Sew House 7 Alberta pencil skirt, and it is rated beginner, and it comes in sizes 0 to 20, and this is the pattern. And it has the line drawings on the front too, and one of my favorite features is these big slanted pockets on the front. Now on the back it does have a couple of darts, and it does have a zipper, as well as a little split here at the bottom to make it easier for walking. Now it does sit at your high waist, and I love both of my versions. However, currently I can get them on, but they're a little snug to wear because I have gained a little weight, and so I'm not actually able to wear them out in public because I can, like I said, I can get them on, but I need to lose a little bit in my tummy. But this is a very simple pattern to construct. Sew House 7 does have excellent instructions, and it is the results are stunning. My first version that I made of this one is in a black velveteen fabric, and I just absolutely love this fabric, and I'd love to get back into it because it's like a corduroy velvet. It's just so soft, and like I said, huge pockets. And so for this one, you're learning how to attach. This is basically a patch pocket, so you're learning how to do that. You're learning how to attach a waistband, insert a zip, and it is a visible zip, which is easier to install than a invisible zip, in my opinion anyway, and create this nice flap. And it is worth the effort to learn these skills to make such a beautiful pencil skirt. My other version is in a lightweight black denim, and again you can see that it has these beautiful big pockets, nice waistband, and zip. Now I think I did a better job on this zipper than I did the first one. That was my I don't know if that was my very first zip, but it was one of my earlier ones I ever put in a garment. And beautiful split, and I did do a better job of doing this part here on this one. So each time you make a garment, you improve your skills, and that is a pattern that I would like to make another one that would fit me at my current size, and in case I may not lose enough weight to get back into those to wear them comfortably, but hopefully I will. I definitely would like to make this pattern again, and I highly recommend this Alberta pencil skirt. The fifth pattern that I would recommend is another big 4 pattern or big 5 pattern. It's Simplicity 1520A, an easy to sew pattern. I did talk about this one in my last beginner video. It is the pajama pants and shorts for the whole family. This was one of my, I guess, the first garment that I've made. And I've made several pairs of shorts, a couple pairs of, no, 3 pairs of pants. And with each one that I have made, I feel like I have improved. I've made my very first pair of pants and shorts when I just used a zigzag. I might even use pinking shears on one of them. A zigzag stitch to cover my seams. But this is my most current pair, and they're just, like I said, a simple woven pants. You're learning how to fold down and create a channel and inserting elastic. So you learn how to insert elastic. I did include a label in these, and I have serged my edges, but you don't have to have a serger to do that. And then of course you're also hemming your pants leg. So this is a super easy pattern, and one that I will continue to make. Now I have modified mine from the very first pair, because on the pants I found they're very wide legged, and I wear them for lounging, but I do like mine just more like a straight leg, or taper it. I just taper it in just a little bit, so it has like a 5/8 seam allowance, and I just take it in a little bit more, and as I go down, so probably by the time it gets to the bottom of the leg, it's closer to 6/8, you know, just a little bit more. Or you could actually you know, just cut it from your pattern, but I usually just do it by eye on the sewing machine and don't actually measure it. I don't have any pictures of me wearing my pajama pants, but I highly recommend this pattern. And I have a bonus pattern for you today. And this is not an actual pattern, but another beginner project is a tote bag. Now for this one, if I can find the video, I just watched a video tutorial of how to make this tote bag. And you need like a large piece of fabric, and I've quilted this one. You're sewing up your sides, and then you're boxing the bottom. You also have a lining, and I've also got a pocket in mine. And you're creating handles out of cloth that also have some quilt batting in the center. And I have used this bag practically every day since I made it several years ago, when I was just learning brand new to sewing. And my quilting lines are not perfectly straight. I did okay, but they're not perfectly straight. But I made it with this, beautiful cotton canvas fabric. Just got it at Hobby Lobby, and I think I got it even on clearance, so it's very inexpensive. And then the inside is left over from a dress that I made, and it is kind of like a chambray or fabric, but it's a pretty lavender. And this is a very simple project to construct. And I may do a future video showing you step by step how to make this pattern, or make a tote bag that's constructed in the same way. I may not do the quilted one, but I may use pre-quilted fabric, but we'll show you how to create a bag like this. So your beginner sewing projects doesn't necessarily have to be garment sewing. But if you're wanting to learn how to sew your own clothes, these 5 patterns I have made and I will make again. And I will do a future video sharing some beginner patterns that I would like to try that I've never sewn before. And I hope that is something that you would look forward to seeing. Tell me in the comments below if you or if you're a beginner sewer, or if you have been sewing, if you've ever made these patterns before, and if you also enjoyed sewing them. I look forward to hearing from you, and I thank all of you who have subscribed, and I hope that if you have found my channel for the first time, that you would like to follow me and subscribe to my channel. Talk mainly about sewing, but a little bit about life and hiking. And this series specifically is about beginner sewing, but I also have other videos that you can go check out. I will see you next time. Bye.